we kick off the new year with an NFC North matchup, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers. On the visitor's sideline, Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His guys ready to get this one going. His counterpart on the Packers sideline, Matt LaFleur. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
Now in his third season as the guy in Green Bay, and he's thrown for at least 25 touchdowns in each of the last 2 years. He and his team believe they are due for a deep playoff run as long as he stays healthy and is powered in the offense.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
2 yards on the pickup.
Love. That's taken in by Golden. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
Pass caught, it's Romeo Doubs. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. 47-yard line.
On play action. Love to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
First down, they go with Jacobs again. Nifty move. Looks running. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 4 yards rushing for him now. What a drive for him to kick off the new season. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time, that's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive.
Set, hut. Black, 95, hut.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Christian Watson from 10 yards out. And the Packers are on the board here first in the season opener. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff.
And it wasn't that long ago that there were a lot of conversations about whether Jared Goff was truly going to be a frontline starter in the NFL, and he has proven all of those critics wrong. He's taken his game up big notches in the last few years. Now what he needs to do, sustain that success in the regular season come playoff time.
And that's a gain of 6 on the first down run. Now 2nd and 3. Another run for Gibbs here. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
There's Goff. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
4th down to give to Gibbs. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at my coach. Why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Now Love. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So here's a 3rd and 14.
Let's go now. Set.
Love, they go play action now. And it is caught. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
For a Green Bay Packer. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. The ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought,
Josh Jacobs taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Packers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Goff now looking to throw. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 3rd and 3. first quarter on third down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Well, fingers crossed here, first quarter, but season already an injury, and while they attend to him, we'll step aside. Love now. That's complete. He finds Jayden Reed. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 64 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Play action this time with Love. Sliding out of the pocket. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. 2nd and 10. To throw now. Here's Love. Throw left side is complete to Reed. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jayden Reed from 21 yards away. And the Packers are looking good here. The season openers are able to extend their lead. Now for the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Well, now how about this return? And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Goff. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Now it's Goff. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, here's Goff. That one too wide and incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. And how about this, a fake? And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Off the play fake, Love. Caught on the right side, Reed. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Packers.
Ready.
1st down.
Play fake. Here's Love. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Love from the gun. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Black, 95. Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Well, CD, what a start for them. Still in the first quarter, they're absolutely blitzing them. All the points that they put up, I'm not sure what you're saying on the other sideline right now.
I think it's as simple as this, partner. The way that they're playing, there's no limits on what this lead could become.
Now McManus for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Detroit's offense ready to take over. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big, this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start things off with a give to Gibbs. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd down at the 23-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Gibbs. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Goff now to throw. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. Here's Jack Fox now.
Brings up 4th down.
That's taken on the 25. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packers offense and running back Josh Jacobs set to take over once more. And he's been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine. A rifles run, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. And look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10. On their side of midfield at the 47. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
1st down.
In motion, the tight end. There's Goff. And that'll be caught by St. Brown.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
36-yard line.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Back to throw, Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. This is 2nd and 8. Goff. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Out of the gun, Goff. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go with the defender. are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that have been.
Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Lions are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Point after here coming up. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was Jameson Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Love. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Ready.
Now Love. That's taken in by Watson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4.
Set. Black. 95. Set.
Jacobs going to try the middle. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The Packers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Throwing. Love. The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs. And he is going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
To me, this is a case of if you're not getting the ball, you've got to do your job and block for the guy who is, because there really wasn't much there. And, boy, the defense took advantage with that loss.
And the defense, they were just locked in there on 3rd. They had more guys than they could block. Getting set to go again here on offense, Jared Goff trots back onto the field. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watch the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast pass, finish at the rim, basket. And ball never hits the ground there either. Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. Goff now looks to throw. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
3 scores down, not even at halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at it.
Here's 3rd and 7. To throw is gone. This pass down the field for Gibbs. This is caught inside the 15. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Goodness, I'll tell you what, 3rd down, all you're thinking is, what can we do to keep this drive going to get enough yardage to move the sticks? You're certainly not thinking about taking this one almost the length of the field, but that's exactly what happens here. What a play, and what a change of fortunes.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. St. Brown in motion right. Now a play fake, and it's gone. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. And right side, they're going to go option here. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Gibbs. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. And rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
With the way things have gone in this game, I think they've got to consider going for it here. I realize it's just the 2nd quarter, so they're not panicking, but they need something to give them positive momentum to get things going.
they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass to both in the arsenal. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass from the 5 falls incomplete, and the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. So they have now gone for it on 4th 4 times, and they have converted no times.
I know we talk about analytics and how it's entered into the game, and there's a good percentage that says go for it. You will actually make a good percentage. In this case, the analytics just went right out the window. 0 for 4. They've got to start looking at things in a different way.
Let's go now. Yellow, 43. Set.
On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. 92 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Love looking to throw it. Over the middle, he's got Golden. Only able to gain a couple there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
2-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down.
Now again to Jacobs running right. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Now 3rd down and 7.
No gain on the play.
Let's go.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
33. Yellow. Set.
Here's Love. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
And defensively, they had an extra defensive back on the field, their nickel package, and it made a difference. All the receivers were blanketed, so he tried to run for it, but he came up just a bit short.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. This is brought in at the 21. Call it a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Lions will take over. Yeah, Detroit back in possession of the football. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
This time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now gone. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field. How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. 45 yards. That's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Ready. Blue, 32. Set.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Set. Ready.
Love now. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Lions' 45-yard line.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
Here we go. Here we go. Red, 38.
They'll run right here with Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Okay, ready?
The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Black 40. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And Detroit getting set to go now. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Second and 9 now from the 21. Here's Goff. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
A shotgun snap for Goff. takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Off to St. Brown for the Detroit first down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Quay Walker came through to make the sack.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
Goff now looking to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. They push him back 8 yards and time on second down. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. These sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. Even though they were stopped before the first down marker, well-executed run there by the offense.
It certainly was, and the best part about it, it opens up other plays, especially the play-action passing game. Because if you can sell the run, that brings the linebackers up, and you can throw over the top of them and in front of the safeties.
Here's Jack Fox now, as he's on to punt for Detroit. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. That's a gain of 6 on the first down run. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hanson with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Today is the day. The debut of our new halftime show. Buckle up, everyone. I think you're going to like it. Our trip through the NFL starts now at Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. It's the Saints at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And it's Alvin Kamara. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And it's Trevor Lawrence, 12 yards on the touchdown. The Jags get the victory. Congratulations to Liam Cohen, his first win as an NFL head coach. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts taking on the Miami Dolphins. And it's the Pro Bowler from a year ago, Jonathan Taylor. He's going to get the carry here, and look at him go. The Colts wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in Week 1 of the new NFL season. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Scott. Thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Second and 10 now from the 27. Now Goff. He's got it to Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And the Lions, first down.
That's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Off play action. Here's Goff. And for right side here, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 46. That one to the right side and incomplete.
Offense is moving a little bit, out and back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
From the gun, here's Goff. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 45 yards. And the Lions are able to cut into that deficit. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
An extra point attempt to follow here. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Packers offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Black, 90, ready.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And he stopped immediately there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it 1 more time, so make sure you get shit.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Now a fair catch is called for and taken a few yards across midfield. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Goff now to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Counterplay, here's Gibbs. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop it behind the line. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Red, 38.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 110 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Come on, set, hut.
Play fake. Here's Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
Love, they go play action now. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer. 1st First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for Jaden Reed.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Coverage by Terrion Arnold.
Back to throw. Love. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it will still leave him with a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
On 4th down, Love. A short throw to Musgrave. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
That's another Packers first down.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Love going to keep it on the option. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
It's now 3rd down.
Watch your feet. Shot. 17. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
Not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's Gall. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now it's gone. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Lions.
As you know, so many things in the passing game are based on yardage. Sometimes it's just based on timing, and that's what we saw right there on that play. 3rd and 3, just get the ball right to the receiver.
This is the hitch route. Tell us, what is the hitch route?
Yeah, just take really one step, like you're driving off the line of scrimmage, get the defensive back on his heels, get the ball out to the receiver, and he does the rest.
Oh, and a gain of 3 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had to read, figured out where the blitz was coming from.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety. And
this time will be intercepted. And the Packers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Now, I guess we're at the point of the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit, start to take some chances down the field, but that one did not go as planned.
Yeah, these guys need something good to go their way, and they took an opportunity to take that shot there, but obviously that's not going to help. A tough play for them as they're trying to make their way back.
Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back
just got to have a grin on his face every time his number is called, because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays, nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it second down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 22.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Set.
Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he's going to have the Packers first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And that one was a lot of fun right there, because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Here we go. Blue, 32.
Throwing. Love. He finds his man. Complete. It's Reed. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 33.
Ready.
Off the play fake, Love. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And now to Cobbins' side, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
45, White. Ready.
Again, it's Love. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to have it here just past the 25. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one, because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
The Lions offense and Jared Goff set to take over once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this, because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. They get 7 there on the screen, and it's set up a 3rd down.
I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss, because this is an obvious passing situation, but instead they fooled him a little bit with the the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost, and then a little bit more.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. You take a look at his receiving numbers so far. He's been terrific. Up over 100 yards now for the game. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. On play action. Love to throw. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. A turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
He was covered by Brian Branch.
Love looking to throw it. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
Here we go, set. Red, 38. Cut.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Love.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
The Packers on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. On now is the Packers punter, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. 43 yards on the punt. 7-yard return. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw, gone. And he's caught on his sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Ready?
Counter play with Jacobs. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first down. And that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Yell, ready.
Here's Love. A short throw to Musgrave. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Ready, ready. Set.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
Brings up 3rd down.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Packers 1st down.
Working out of the gun. Love. Flushed out right. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Ready. Put.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 130 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw now, here's Love. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. So he stopped for no gain. And it'll be 2nd down.
At the 31-yard line.
Love now. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down. And
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late. The kick by McManus is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. So that flag will set them back 5 yards. The false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Gone. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a 1st down if not for that penalty moments ago.
a gain of 11 brings up 2nd down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's Goff. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And St. Brown going to have the Lions first down as he gets this up past the 40.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Detroit.
From the gun, here's Goff. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Devontae Wyatt in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. To throw is Goff. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Montgomery, they'll run for it. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and
Now Love.
at the 48-yard line.
Caught on the right side. Reed. Just a gain of a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
Here, ready.
Jacobs going to try the middle. A nice move he had, but can't break away. And he's brought down just inside the 30. 138 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Flush to his right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They hand off to their big tight end. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
That's good for a Packers first down.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. A solid stiff arm. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
That's another Green Bay Packer.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Second and goal. At the 3.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Marcus Davenport getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut, cut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
And goal.
Operating from the gun. Love. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed, already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Packers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. McManus to tack on the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And the result, a Green Bay score. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So out now come the Lions. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
A big play there for Detroit. 44 yards. Goff now looking to throw. This is caught by Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Goff now looks to throw. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Play action. It's Goff. Wants a shuffle pass, and it's complete. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Pick up of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal. The Packers
out of the gun. Goff. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown from 4 yards out. And the Lions get a bit closer. Now, this opening game has certainly not gone their way to this point, but, yeah, that touchdown, maybe a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something went right. But you're exactly right about that. A little glimmer there. Maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
Goff and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for 2. They'll look to throw. Complete at the 1. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. Love from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And just how they envision the start of the season, kneeling it down, defense can't stop the clock. This one's a winner.
You know, it's really strange. I think a lot of people think that the kneel-down practice stuff really only happens like 1 time a week. The best teams I know, they practice starting back in OTAs. They want them to visualize winning a game and how great that feels, and they got it done in this one.
Yep, a knee gets them to 1-0. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. So long, everybody.
Your blade blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you are.